Hello, guys. Welcome back to the Pitch Perfect podcast. I'm your host, Larry, and welcome to episode 4 of the Gunners Insights. Welcome back, lads. It's been a while. Been a while for one of these. We have been pushing out other content. We've had our 2 live streams. We've had more content, football talk. So today it's episode 4, and we want to go through a couple of things. I'm going to talk about the Odegaard injury, our Champions League draw against Atalanta, which I just watched. So I'm going to give you my views on that, and then what to expect from Manchester City away on Sunday at the Etihad. So we'll start with the Champions League because that's the more recent. I'll leave the Odegaard injury till after. So Atalanta draw away draw. We'll take it. I wasn't really happy with the performance. I thought, you know, considering how dominant we were last season, I thought we would give Atalanta more of a game. Both teams didn't kind of really give it their all. I'd be honest; it was kind of more passive on both sides. And for me, I'm not really happy. Like, I'll take the point, but considering how we were so dominant last season when we came back to the Champions League, I just expected better. Now there were obviously changes. Rice came back in, Party. Like it was okay. Like it wasn't really like we just had Rice back in the team. Jesus also got a start for the first time since his injury as well. But I'll be honest, it wasn't a very convincing performance for me. And then two key moments. Party. I've said it plenty of times. I'm praising him this. I was praising him last week, and I'm slating him this week. Like the penalty is just you can't as a defender, you cannot be doing that as a defender. I don't know what he's thinking, trying to go like he has his arm. Edison's got it around him. Once that happens, you're beast. You follow him into the box, but you can't hold on to Edison's hand. Once that happens and he falls, that's a penalty all day. And they were checking if it was outside the box and stuff like that. I was being honest. I knew that was a penalty. That was a penalty all day long. It was going to be given, and that's just silly from Party. And again, I don't know what to make of this guy. One week I love him, the next day I hate him. And today was one of these days I hated him for that. And he's so lucky that we had an extraordinary keeper in Deverea to save him, because that save. Now it wasn't like that penalty was an awful penalty. I would say still credit to Deverea, but it was an awful penalty. He's run up said it all. Like I like the run up, he was kind of slanting it, took too many steps. He was trying to get burst on it. You could just see from the run up itself, it didn't look like he was gonna. It didn't look like he was very confident to take that penalty, but still, Deverea, good save, and then to get up and make a double save, that's ridiculous, and that's his second one, and we're only into game week 5. But like this keeper, he's been a revelation. He's been a revelation to us, and he comes through. He didn't have much to do in that second half, but he stepped up. He stepped up. And that was a very, very, very big save. But as I said, that penalty, it's clumsy. It's clumsy. Yes, I know Party got turned, but that shouldn't be happening. We had our chances today. Martinelli also had a very good chance in the first half. I don't know how he doesn't put that away. I think he's really lacking confidence. He needs to get it back. He needs to find his mojo back, because the old Martinelli 21-22, he's putting them in the bottom corner. I don't know why he tries to. People are saying he didn't have control of the ball, but even if you don't from that position, there's only really one way you need to go, and just bend it around the corner into the bottom corner. And he didn't do that. He just skied his shot. Now, look, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt, but he's a player that's seriously lacking in confidence, and hopefully he can turn it around. Other than that, leads on to the big thing now. No Martin Odegaard. Arteta tried to be funny, play it off, saying he's going to be out for a couple of for a while. He didn't actually give the specific time frame, but I can confirm here with us Gunner fans, he's going to be out for 3 months with that ankle ligament injury. And just to give you the games he's going to miss, there's some very, very big ones. So Atalanta, we know he's missed. He's missing this clash with City in the Premier League. Bolton, the EFL Cup, we would have played him anyways. He would have been rested. Leicester in the Premier League. Paris Saint-Germain in the UCL. Southampton in the Premier League. Bournemouth in the Premier League. Shakhtar Donetsk in the UCL. Liverpool in the PL, huge game. Newcastle in the Premier League, another huge game. Inter in the UCL, another huge game. So three back-to-back big games. So Liverpool, Newcastle, and UCL, Inter, UCL, and our London Derby with Chelsea. So that's four huge games. Well, technically he's missing. He's missing seven, but those last four, those are huge games that he's going to be missing. Now, but look, people are panicking. But to be honest, yes, you can panic. But this is where Arteta. I feel like this is where Arteta is going to be really tested, because yeah, I know we beat Spurs. I know we beat Spurs last week 1-0, very deserved win. But I think this is where we're going to be tested as a team, because if Odegaard and Rice gets injured or they're not playing and we all of a sudden turn shit, we don't deserve to be champions. And I mean, dead honest. And people were saying, "Oh, you can't talk about your club." No, I'm speaking from a logical point of view. If you have the best champions find a way around everything. They have the best depth in every position. Now I know we made a couple. Now I think we made a couple of mistakes selling out, loading out some players, considering what's happened here. But this will test us, and I feel Arsenal fans be prepared, because I don't think it's going to be. It's definitely not going to be smooth sailing. If we can grind a result, 100% we've proved our pedigree as a team. But I'm not expecting everything to go smooth sailing. I will expect some losses here. I will suspect some, terrible performance there. I'm not saying just because Martin Odegaard's not missing, but he's our captain, he's our main man. Everything kind of, runs through him. But this is a big chance for other players who are constantly complaining that they're not getting played to step up. That is the main focus, and I think looking back at it, we as fans should, all these players that we're saying he should get more game time. Now that Martin Odegaard is out, Mikel Merino, he's still working his way back into the first team squad. This is a chance for some of these players to grab the opportunity. And if they don't, they can't say they weren't given an opportunity, because the captain was out. You had the opportunity to make a mark. You didn't grab it. Tough shit. I just think, it will be a tough 3 months without him. But I want to see what this team is capable of, because some Arsenal fans are saying we're the best team in the world. I technically don't think so. I think we're one of the most improved teams in the world. 100%. I will put us up there. But I want to see what this team can do now. We had no Rice for the Spurs game. Boss, like, obviously we got the win as well. But I want to see what this team's capable of. Obviously, Rice is back in the squad, so long as he doesn't get any suspensions or injuries. But I want to see what this team is capable of without Odegaard. It will be interesting to see who steps up and who doesn't rise to the occasion. Because I'm telling you right now, this is where we will be tested as a football club. This is where we need to pass the eye test. City had De Bruyne injured, had no Gundogan, and still won the league. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, it's not going to be plain sailing. It's not going to be any of that. If people are expecting plain sailing, buckle up, because it's going to be a different type of ride. Now, like I said, if the boys grab the results, I'm all for it. But for judging the way things are looking at the moment, it looks like it's going to be that way. And like I said, champions don't have one player that runs everything. Senior players in this, senior and experienced players in that squad need to step up and show the youngins the way, because I'm expecting Ethan and Wary to make a load of cameos now that Martin Odegaard is injured. Havertz, the ace, you know how I feel about it. He played good today. To be fair to him, he actually had an okay game. Um, like I said about the Atalanta match, there wasn't too much happening. Both teams were kind of really playing passive. There wasn't anything huge. I'm going, wow. Um, I would like to see Ethan and Wary tried in that ace. I would like to see it. But we'll see what going on. We'll see what going on. But as I said, it's going to be a tough 3 months. It's going to be a tough 3 months, and I'm interested. I want to see what this football club is really about. But yeah, so going on to the Manchester City preview. Like, I don't know if those who tuned into live tuned in would have heard me said this. Those who didn't, I'll say it again for you. I'm very against going to City and getting a draw. I feel like to beat City into the league, you have to play to win. We can't go to City and play for a draw. Now, given our second chances, people might say, well, a draw, no Odegaard, is good. Yes, it's still a point, but we need the three. Why are we only aiming for the one? We should aim for a three if we want to beat these guys. Because let's be honest, we all know when it turns to that new year, they're going to go on that 30 game of beating run. And that's exactly what's going to happen. And there's no stopping City from there. There is absolutely stopping. There's no stopping City once they go on that run. Once they pick up that unbeaten run in January, there's no stopping them. Unless KDB does his ACL and then like half the squad is out. But other than that, there is no stopping them, especially with the form Haaland is in. And like Sunday will be an interesting one. I'd be interesting to see what lineup Arteta picks because it's not going to be an easy one. It's not going to be an easy one. Uh, like the draw, I'll take it, but like I said, if we want to be champions, we're gonna have to take the game to see. We need to play to win. We have to go there with the intention to win. People might call me crazy, but this is how we beat City. Get the 3 points, take it off them. If we lose, City are 5 points clear anyways. So and there's nothing we can do from there. So we may as well go there and go to win. And if we draw, we take a draw. But let's play to win first. You don't know what's going to happen. And I just hope the boys have that attitude on Sunday because we played too many times for a draw and it's gotten us nowhere. Yes, we've taken a point off them, but in the end, they still beat us by 3 points. 3 points, take them here now. Hopefully, they pay out later. But look, Sunday is going to be very interesting. I don't know. Like, the boys think City is going to win 2-0. I said it's going to be a draw. I think the boys could be right, but I have to back my football club. I think it's going to be a draw. Like I said, I'll take it, but I really want to win. But in this circumstances, it's very hard to ask for. But I do believe in the squad. I do believe, if the players can look at this and be like, we need to win this. I feel like if everyone believes they can win that game, they can win that game. I don't see there's no reason why not to. So like it's gonna be interesting. I don't know, but let me know your thoughts. But yeah, the Odegaard thing, the Odegaard injury is a huge shock. Um, he's never missed a game since he started, so it's gonna be really, really, really interesting. Do we get exposed to just being a one-man show with Odegaard, or do we have players there in the dressing room that can actually, well, I wouldn't say exactly replicate what he does, but can lead the team. So yeah, it's going to be really interesting. It's going to be really, really, really interesting. But hopefully we have City on the Sunday now. We'll see. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, Connor fans, because it's a sticky one. It's a sticky situation to be in with Odegaard and everything that's happening with the squad at the moment. But let me know. But I've been your host, Lawrence. Thank you for listening to Gunner's Insight, and we shall see you on Sunday. And hopefully, we get a good result against City. Up the Gunners.